You know, I just got finished eating some banana bread pudding. I love banana bread pudding. That's my favorite dessert besides ice cream. But yeah, so I was thinking about this. So, a lot of people don't understand how they sound like to God. You ever thought, how do you sound like to God? And what I mean by sound like to God. Okay, that's like, let me change the scenario. You won $500 on a scratch off ticket. It's rightfully yours. And I say, and I tell the store, the cashier, don't pay you because I feel like you're not worthy of it. And in the back of your mind, you're like, who is these people to tell you not to receive what is yours? So let's flip the scenario. God chose somebody with a calling, with a purpose, with a title, with a position, even if he gave somebody spiritual gifts and power, because it was somebody he could trust. If he wanted you to have it, he would have gave it to you. We're going to let that sink. If he wanted you to have it, he would have gave it to you. Maybe did people ever think about maybe God didn't give it to them because he knew that you abuse your powers? If you have envious and jealousy in your heart, what makes you think you was worthy to have that gift? It's like the saying of the Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibilities. Well, with great gifts, don't you think you got to have some responsibilities with the gifts? Or you going to just be like the rest of the crooked ass people who claiming they're straight? And they're official. And the whole time, they're corrupt. And then if you are corrupt, that makes you what? A false leader. A false teacher. A false spiritualist. A false whatever. So, just imagine a group of people praying to God or putting it in their narcissistic head that he don't deserve it. He don't deserve the blessing. He don't deserve the title. He don't deserve it. So, because he don't deserve it, I'm going to set him up to be killed. I'm going to set him up to be human trafficked. I'm going to set him up to be killed. I'm going to set him up to be kidnapped. This is how you people sound like to God. But then, some of the people be in a church praising and glorify God, but they be behind the scenes envying, hating on people, wishing them be set up and killed. In God's eyes, he see Judas. You another Judas. You is another Judas. And they cannot wonder why. They losing things. They becoming ill. People keep dying in their family. Look at what they're doing. You want all of this to happen to one person. You want him to be attacked. You want him to be abused. You want him to struggle. You want him to be in poverty. You want him to lose every little blessing because it's not you with the gift. It's not you who inherit that. It is not you. So because it's not you, you made yourself a judge to be a judge over somebody else's life and cause them hardship and pain. And you can't handle it when it comes back to you and it's on your family and kids and the ones you love and your jobs and the things you own. See, they don't want to hear the truth. When you start speaking that real, they don't want to hear that truth. But it's the reality. You so busy trying to tear somebody else down for something that they got that you ain't even appreciating of your own little shit. If anything, if you want to be in that predicament, maybe you need to change your life. Of stop envying, stop hating, stop stealing, stop taking, and then watch how the table will turn around for you. But meanwhile, you hating, you cursing, you plotting, you defaming, you setting up, you backstabbing, you creeping, you lying, you abusing, and the only thing you're doing is adding toxic karmic depth to your own self. You feel me? Like, I'm not saying nobody is better than nobody else, and nobody ain't people ain't perfect, because ain't nobody perfect. Everybody got flaws. But one thing I can actually say is, I never hate on people. I never hated on people. I don't care who you is. I support anybody. Hey, if it's a hustle, hey, go for it. If it's creative, go for it. As long as you ain't hurting nobody, hell, go for it. You feel me? I believe on standing on truth and just. You feel me? And if people don't like me, I'm cool with that. I'm alone for reasons because people cannot handle my truth of integrity. I do what's right. When I was in that South Node, I was with the shits and toxic. I'm still am with the shit and toxic. If I have to defend myself. But just to go there because you got more than me. You got more money than me, or you got a better car than me, or you got a bigger house than me, or you got a bigger place than, or you got a better job than me. No. Your music might get more views than me. I'm supposed to hate? No. Because that's not the way to elevate. To elevate is to support. And what you push out into the universe is what you receive in return. So if you want love, you want approvals, you want applause, maybe you need to start applauding others. It'd be simple problems in people's face, but people don't want to work on the little trauma and the little things that's keeping them stagnant. People gotta learn how to break down little cycles. That's why they say start with what's your short term goals, and what are your long term goals. Well, you can't get to the long term goals till you not got the short term goals. And in this sense, you need to work on the short term goals of self. What do I need to change in my life to be better? To be abundant. Because abundance ain't always money. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Y'all know me. I'm going to encourage. I'm going to uplift. I'm going to motivate. I'm going to inspire you to be better. I'll never forget where I came from. Shit, I was homeless for a long ass time on the streets. If I had to get back out there, shit, I'd be back out that bitch. I already know how to survive, you feel me? But like I say, this the one and only. People got to work on their ways. Because you trying to dictate somebody else's life is not stopping that person. You're only blocking your own blessings. And everything you wish to happen to that person may not happen to that person if they never did you no wrong. Why would you want this person doing right? If they're walking with God and you claim you walking with God, but you doing all this corrupt towards that person, and you wonder why none of that prosper, because you're the fake. So you got to keep lying to keep up an image. You got to keep stealing to press others. Meanwhile, this person over here blooming like a flower, just growing and growing and elevating and slowly elevating. You might got there first because you stole it. But I get there in the end the right way. I ain't got no enemies. I ain't got no ops. I ain't looking over my shoulders. I say this respectfully. I'm at peace. Because I never did no wrong to nobody. It's the one and only T-5 the kid.